All right, we're live again, and we left off with Sandisk here, as I told you my sad sap story, curled up in a ball, and cried for a little bit. Took me about 30 seconds to curl up in a ball and cry. But hey, you win some, you lose some, and this is just one that I really screwed up on. My discipline throughout all of July has been lagging, to say the least, but I'm starting to get it back, and I did well today. So I'm excited to see where this goes for the rest of the month, especially with earnings. But I mean, if you're short in this market, you got problems, especially if you're straying away here from the single companies. This is something that has become one of my main indicators. And this right here, this red that we see in the after hours, it doesn't make me happy because it means that the dollar is gaining strength, which means that commodities, which is gold and oil and all basic materials and energies pretty much, they're probably going to take a pullback tomorrow. And I am expecting that. But again, because we're taking a pullback here, that means we get another day to extend this tightening wedge. And that doesn't make me happy. That actually makes me very nervous. The overall trend is up, but I'd really like to see the euro prevail here, at least for a little bit. When you see the euro prevail as you did today, when the U.S. dollar is doing well, our markets aren't. So what's that tell you about inflation? I love my commodities, I love my country, but I like my money too. So got to go with commodities right now, and kind of praying for inflation. I'm kind of praying for the U.S. dollar to take a little bit of a dump. But right now we've got a tightening wedge here, and we've had a couple big days where oil and these big commodity names have just been running shop. And another reason, in my opinion, as to why we had such a big day today was because we finally broke away and broke down from the U.S. dollar, the UUP here, which is the U.S. dollar index for ProShares, I believe. But big sell volume, broke down below this decline volume or decline biased price pattern here. The next support we're going to get is 23.43. And to tell you the truth, if we continue with this commodities run, I wouldn't doubt that we see it by the end of the week. It's sketchy, but it could happen. Tomorrow, if the commodities run does not last all day, it couldn't. I don't know. It really depends on what comes out tomorrow economically, but we'll see. Tomorrow is going to be a very interesting day. If we do have another big day like today, I'd want to get out of everything because that means, in my opinion, Friday we're looking at a pretty big decline. So I'm waiting for a nice pullback to get into some more longs, and that's when I'm going to take my advantage of things, but it pretty much comes down to patience. The VIX, dead. I mean, it kind of makes me nervous still because it did revive itself today, and it was positive, actually. It closed up 3.5% positive, but did create 6-month lows at 23.83, which shocked me. I mean, I thought that was definitely an interesting statistic, especially since this is where we've gone from the big end of January to the beginning of July. The trend, again, flat. So this is on Monday that I realized, hey, my indicators aren't working. I don't know what to do now. And I was short at this point. I was net short and switched over to net long actually yesterday. But went completely long today after dumping out of DUG, which just completely annihilated me. I did not like that trade, and it did not like me. Looking at volume today, we've got big U-vol to D-vol relationship here. The difference, 28-1, and that was on the whole day. That's what we closed up at. So the bulls had advantage of the market all day long. Bears couldn't do anything, especially with this volume. We're going to video number 4 here, so be patient, and that'll be the last one for the night.